Do you think you know your daily life? Think again. We're about to hit you with 100 shocking facts. No fluff, no sugarcoating, just pure jaw-dropping knowledge. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The horrors hiding at home. Fact 1. Your pillow doubles its weight every few years, mostly from dead skin, sweat, and dust. Sweet dreams. Fact 2. The average kitchen sponge has more bacteria than a toilet seat. The warmth and moisture make it a perfect microbe paradise. Fact 3. Every minute, you shed around 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells. Most of the dust in your home is literally you. Fact 4. Your toothbrush is covered in fecal particles. Every toilet flush sends an invisible spray up to 6 feet straight onto your sink. Fact 5. If your smoke alarm has a radioactive symbol on it, that's because it actually contains americium-241, a radioactive isotope. Fact 6. Those faint black dots on your ceiling. They're from microscopic oil splatters that attract dust and bacteria. Fact 7. Many houseplants sleep by reducing oxygen output at night. Technically, your bedroom plants are competing for the air you breathe. Fact 8. Your mattress is home to around 10 million dust mites, microscopic creatures feeding on your dead skin. Fact 9. Black mold can grow inside air conditioners and spread spores linked to neurological issues and depression. Fact 10. When you smell something musty, you're actually inhaling the chemical compounds of mold decomposition. Fact 11. Old paint in your house could contain lead, still leaching toxic dust decades after application. Fact 12. Your phone has more germs than a public restroom handle. Bacteria thrive on your warm touchscreen. Fact 13. Some shower heads harbor Mycobacterium avium, a pathogen that can cause lung infections when inhaled as mist. Fact 14. The smell of rain. It's partly from bacteria releasing spores called geosmin. You're literally smelling microbial life. Fact 15. Kitchen cutting boards often contain traces of raw meat bacteria even after washing, especially plastic ones with deep cuts. Fact 16. Coffee machines can grow mold and yeast inside the water reservoir, right where your morning brew begins. Fact 17. Those fresh towels, after 3 uses, they're breeding grounds for E. coli. Fact 18. Your refrigerator drawers are among the dirtiest places in your kitchen, often worse than a pet's food bowl. Fact 19. Microwaves can leak radiation if the door seal is damaged, invisible waves cooking more than your leftovers. Fact 20. Ever notice a strange smell from your laundry? That's bacteria feeding on trapped sweat and detergent residue. Chapter 2. The creepy side of your body. Fact 21. Your body has more bacterial cells than human cells. Technically, you're more microbe than human. Fact 22. Earwax is a defense mechanism, but it also traps fungi and bacteria. Basically, your ears are tiny petri dishes. Fact 23. The metallic smell after touching coins isn't metal. It's your skin's oils breaking down into odor molecules. Fact 24. When you blush, your stomach lining blushes too. Your insides literally mirror your emotions. Fact 25. Toenails can continue growing for weeks after death, fed by remaining keratin stores. Fact 26. About 20% of people have Demodex mites living in their eyelashes, feeding on skin oils as you sleep. Fact 27. The crack from knuckle popping is actually gas bubbles collapsing inside joint fluid. Fact 28. Dead skin cells make up most of the material inside belly button lint. Fact 29. The acid in your stomach could dissolve a razor blade, but your stomach lining regenerates faster than it can digest itself. Fact 30. Your tongue print is as unique as your fingerprint, but far more bacteria-ridden. Fact 31. When you sleep, your brain actually shrinks slightly to flush out toxins through cerebrospinal fluid. Fact 32. Most perfumes contain ambergris, a waxy substance from sperm whale intestines. Fact 33. Your tears have natural antimicrobial agents. One of them is lysozyme, strong enough to dissolve bacterial walls. Fact 34. Some people's sweat can corrode metal. Fact 35. You swallow around 1 liter of mucus every day, recycled from your sinuses. Fact 36. Goosebumps are a leftover evolutionary reflex to make you appear larger to predators. Fact 37. Your body temperature can slightly rise before you die, a phenomenon called terminal fever. Fact 38. When your heart stops, your brain stays active for up to 10 minutes, possibly explaining near-death visions. Fact 39. Your bones constantly dissolve and rebuild. Every decade, you've completely replaced your skeleton. Fact 40. Fingernails and hair don't technically grow after death. The skin retracts, giving the illusion they do. Chapter 3. Objects with sinister origins. Fact 41. The first alarm clocks only rang once. If you missed it, you were late. Fact 42. Early mirrors were made from polished obsidian. Ancient people literally stared into volcanic glass. Fact 43. Victorian mourning jewelry was often made from the hair of deceased loved ones. Fact 44. Old children's dolls were sometimes filled with human hair or teeth from the recently deceased. Fact 45. The first electric vibrators were invented by doctors to cure hysteria in women in the 1880s. Fact 46. Typewriter ink originally used whale oil. So yes, those early novels had marine remains in every sentence. Fact 47. Some early paints glowed in the dark because they contained radium. The radium girls died painting watch dials. Fact 48. Medieval cosmetics used lead and mercury to whiten skin. Many users slowly poisoned themselves for beauty. Fact 49. The first plastic ever made, celluloid, was flammable. Combs and toys could spontaneously ignite. Fact 50. Victorian doctors used arsenic wafers as diet pills. Fact 51. The original teddy bear was based on a hunting trip, named after Teddy Roosevelt refusing to shoot a trapped bear. Fact 52. Type O blood was once thought cursed because of how it reacted during transfusions before modern type ing. Fact 53. Ancient Romans used urine to bleach their clothes. Public urinals were taxed for this purpose. Fact 54. Early wallpaper pigments contained arsenic. Damp rooms could emit toxic gases when the paint degraded. Fact 55. The first photographs required subjects to sit still for several minutes. Many early portraits are of the dead. Fact 56. Candles were once made from animal fat. Their smoke contained bits of burned bone. Fact 57. Ancient Egyptians used crocodile dung as a form of contraceptive. Fact 58. Early glassmakers occasionally included human ashes to strengthen mixtures, making memorial glass centuries old. Fact 59. Lead crystal glassware leaches lead into drinks. Some vintage sets are dangerously toxic. Fact 60. Some medieval manuscripts were written on vellum, made from unborn calfskin. Chapter 4. Food, Fear, and Filth. Fact 61. Honey never spoils, but that also means ancient tomb honey is technically still edible. Fact 62. Carminic acid, used in red food dye, comes from crushed cochineal beetles. Fact 63. Some coffee brands use civet coffee, beans eaten and excreted by animals first. Fact 64. Processed bread contains L-cysteine, a dough softener, sometimes derived from human hair or duck feathers. Fact 65. Some canned mushrooms legally contain maggots, up to 20 per can. Fact 66. Gelatin in candy and marshmallows comes from boiled animal bones and skin. Fact 67. Early ketchup recipes used rotten tomatoes, fermented in barrels for months. Fact 68. Peanut butter legally allows insect fragments and rodent hair. The FDA sets acceptable limits. Fact 69. Fast food ice machines often have more bacteria than toilet water. Fact 70. Artificial sweeteners were discovered when a chemist forgot to wash his hands after handling coal tar. Fact 71. Early milk pasteurization failures led to tuberculosis outbreaks in the 19th century. Fact 72. Some pickles fluoresce under blacklight due to natural phosphors in cucumbers. Fact 73. Ground cinnamon often contains bark from multiple tree species, not always true cinnamon. Fact 74. Processed cheese isn't technically cheese, it's reconstituted milk, proteins, and oils. Fact 75. Ancient Romans ate dormice stuffed with nuts and honey, considered a delicacy. Fact 76. Early chocolate drinkers added chili and cornmeal, making it thick and bitter. Far from modern hot cocoa. Fact 77. Some bottled water brands are literally tap water rebranded. Fact 78. Banana flavoring doesn't taste like modern bananas, it's based on the extinct Gros Michel variety. Fact 79. Worcestershire sauce is made with anchovies, fermented for months in vinegar. Fact 80. Your natural vanilla flavor might come from castoreum, a secretion from beaver glands. Chapter 5. The Everyday Haunting. Fact 81. Old clocks sometimes contain mercury pendulums. If they break, the vapor is deadly. Fact 82. Elevators used to have attendants who sometimes died when misjudging floor timing. Fact 83. Street lamps once burned whale oil, lighting the night with the dead of the sea. Fact 84. Modern crematoriums release trace metals from dental fillings into the air. Fact 85. Libraries still receive overdue books decades later, sometimes from estates of the deceased. Fact 86. Vintage wallpaper may glow under UV light, a sign of radioactive pigment. Fact 87. Old hospitals often reused syringes without sterilization, leading to early HIV and hepatitis spread. Fact 88. Cemetery soil contains high levels of formaldehyde and arsenic from embalming fluids. Fact 89. Some modern buildings stand on forgotten burial sites, entire cities built over graves. Fact 90. Many apartment pipes still use lead solder, slowly leaching poison into tap water. Fact 91. The new car smell is actually a mix of toxic off-gassing plastics. Fact 92. Some hotel comforters are never washed, just refolded for the next guest. Fact 93. There are more empty houses on Earth than homeless people. A silent tragedy in architecture. Fact 94. Phone lines and electrical poles often rest on preserved wooden logs soaked in carcinogenic creosote. Fact 95. Old subway tunnels contain layers of skin cells, rat bones, and soot. A literal history of commuters. Fact 96. Elevators have hidden floors for maintenance, sometimes sites of fatal accidents long forgotten. Fact 97. Most modern coins contain traces of human DNA from millions of unwashed hands. Fact 98. The human brain doesn't register most daily dangers. You live in blissful ignorance. Fact 99. Streetlights attract insects, which attract spiders, turning every light post into a silent hunting ground. Fact 100. Every breath you take contains molecules once exhaled by everyone who ever lived. The past, literally, lives inside you. And there you have it, 100 creepy facts about everyday things that you probably didn't know. Which one shocked you the most? Drop a comment. And if you made it this far, you're a true history nerd. Subscribe for more.